What's up, gamers? Welcome to Gamer Rant. My name's Kevin. So apparently there's a little bit of controversy surrounding Silent Hill 2. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually watch the trailer. I'm going to compare it to the older Silent Hill, just so we're all on the same page. I've never played a Silent Hill game, so you're going to get my opinion from someone who's never played the Silent Hill franchise. You actually look at the Silent Hill video. We're at 3.4 likes to 2.5 dislikes. We look at the one on PlayStation. It's at 35k likes and 32 dislikes. For transparency here, I'm using a browser add-on to give you an idea of the accuracy of that. If we hop on over to my Capcom Goes $70, it is currently sitting at 56 likes to 21 dislikes. If we go to the actual video itself, we can see that the add-on clearly is not representing fully what the actual dislikes are. It says it's 2. So with that being said, let's go check out this trailer. I've skipped the portion. We want to focus on the combat, because that seems to be in the comments what people are ultimately complaining about, and also the quick time events that are actually in the game. So let's check it out. Sounds like some Marvel fucking music. Dude, you asked me, that's a bad choice. I don't know if anyone else in the comments has complained about that, but like the music for that trailer does not match what I'm looking at. I mean, we're supposed to be going for a dark tone here, so why are you using this mimic of like a superhero music? It makes no sense whatsoever. Stupid. Whoever picked it should be fired. That's how bad it is. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come on over to the E3 trailer. I've skipped ahead because the first part is just kind of them talking, and we're jumping into the actual footage.
The
hero of this game is James Thunderland.
It's way darker.
物語は主人公のジェームスが妻との思い出の場所であるサイレントヒルに到着したところから始まります。
The game starts when the James will arrive at the Silent Hills where he met his wife first.
Just so we know, the video I'm looking at, it was uploaded max 720p. Okay, so
街の中心部に街の中心に向けて街の中心に向かう途中にまあ Okay,
so there is guns in it, because that was something that I noticed. I was like, is there even guns in the original Silent Hill? So clearly there is, but I'm going to make the assumption that it's not a big part of the franchise, that it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe a limited resource, but I could be incorrect, because like I said, I've never played as Silent. Now, I don't really think we need to watch the whole thing. The one thing I will say is that this is like way darker atmosphere-wise than what I'm seeing in here. And of course, I don't know fully the representation of this, like if this aesthetic changes, like there are some areas that are better lit or have more lighting, or if it's like this throughout the entire game to kind of give that sense of creepiness. That way maybe you also can't see something from the jump scares that are probably going to happen in the game. You know, in terms of like a feel, I feel that this is too lit up. Like it's not catching the same vibe that I'm assuming it was trying to attempt from the first one with lesser lighting to make it more creepy. Now, with that being said, let's hop on over to the article. Silent Hill 2's latest trailer does not reflect the spirit of the game, Bloober team president said. I wrote those negative comments myself, he jokingly said. In all seriousness, we are not responsible for the marketing side, referring to KONAMI. This is entirely the responsibility of our partner. Certainly this trailer does not reflect the spirit of the game. It is not the spirit of either what it used to be or what we are creating now. We are trying to fully reflect this romantic vision about the game, which debuted 22 years ago. We think that when players see the real gameplay, the real game, they will judge it in a completely different way. The weird thing that I want to say about this is he's putting all the blame on basically KONAMI and marketing. But like, if you look at the original game, the the feel, the aesthetic of it, and I've never played a Silent Hill game, like, this is too well lit. You're telling me you're trying to keep the spirit of it, but this doesn't look all that creepy. Like, the original looks creepy, as opposed to the trailer having a lot of action. Yeah, we could sit here and say that maybe Konami just took a bunch of action portions of the game, splice it together to misrepresent the game and try to sell it as an action-oriented game in hopes of generating more sales for gamers that maybe never played a Silent Hill game, but then there's the potential that they end up buying it and they don't like what they receive because they were expecting high action octane in a horror setting. Do you understand, like, how this could all be a negative thing? And the issue that I also take with is what he's saying is, so we could say what I just said, that they just took a bunch of stuff, threw it together to make an action game, but at the same time they're taking what's in the game to create a trailer, you know, and which is kind of ironic because if we scroll down in March 2023, he said that Silent Hill 2 is technically ready. It does not mean that the game is finished, but we are close. So with that being said, it's like what we're looking at seems to be more representative of the game, with the exception that maybe they just took portions of it, spliced it together to make it look like an action game. But I would say that this comes down to like video from the original to what I'm seeing here. This doesn't, to me, from what he said, represents it, because this has a darker feel to it, more creepy, I'm going to assume. And then this, yeah, and then not to mention, nobody likes fucking QuickTime events. Like I said, I've never played the Silent Hill franchise, so is there QuickTime events in the original game? Because if there is, then that was an opportunity to remove that kind of gameplay feature that gamers don't have. If it never did, then why the F? Well, technically I was in the Navy, so why the fuck are you adding it in the first place? That is objectively stupid. Anyway, this is what I have to say from someone who's never played the Silent Hill, outside looking in, my thoughts and opinions on it. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. And remember, gamers, if you're not voicing your thoughts and concerns about the bullshit in gaming, the bullshit publishers do, the bullshit developers might say, loot boxes, microtransactions, and everything in between, you just might be a part of the motherfucking problem.